Opening up the space. The energy that we are working with today is sandstorms.
I'm going to ask you a question. It may not seem friendly, but I assure you, in fact, it is.
We're also working with some
What is your relationship?
visual inspiration from the movie called The Illusionist. The Illusionist, The Illusionist, creeping around in the night. Yeah, this is an experiment. This is just like, you know, a safe, ethical, consensual experiment that I am doing here.
We were childhood acquaintances.
With YouTube.
Acquaintances?
Childhood friends. My father was a cabinet maker.
Okay.
Made the furniture for her family's house.
I see. The cabinet maker's son, friends with...
Who dares to enter?
Oh, no. If there'd been a complaint, no, we'd be having a very different sort of conversation.
Yes. He relies on you for that sort of thing, does he?
I'm a simple public servant, Harrison.
That's not what I hear. I hear you'll be the chief of police very soon. Maybe mayor of Vienna, party secretary.
Oh, Vienna.
You better hope he doesn't dissolve the parliament.
Vienna.
The prince
Is
has
that
some
the sinking
progressive
city?
ideas, but he will make a fine emperor.
Well, they say you're very close to him, so I'm sure...
I've been to the sinking city
Yes, indeed, they say that...
a long time ago now.
But the simple truth of the matter is, Harrison, I'm the son of a butcher. He's the heir to the empire. How close could we be to such as him? You see my point?
Yeah, so it goes without saying that we're just watching TV here together at the same time. It helps me channel. It helps break up any energetic, frequency-based interruptions.
Many years. And I can tell you with certainty, there's no trick they haven't seen.
So I'm just checking my phone.
It's not worth it.
My guest tonight is not a showman at all, but rather a wizard who has sold his soul to the devil in return for unholy powers.
I'll be with you in a
So
second.
at least
Hold
some
on.
of our friends here would have us believe.
Okay.
Fear not. Everything can and will be explained. All mysteries penetrated.
The Illusionist. So the Illusionist, why are we working with sandstorm energy? What is the sandstorm frequency or energy that we're picking up on here? And hopefully YouTube and all of the tech creeps that want to make money off us living, breathing humans may have an issue with this running in the background, but I don't see why not. I've clearly identified that the movie playing on TV is not mine. The Illusionist. Sandstorms. Please give us clear and divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you.
There are no brushstrokes in this painting. You can see that.
Okay, working with the Four
So
of
to achieve the
Wands,
colour,
which often gets represented as the quote-unquote marriage card. Marriage can mean something different for everyone, particularly if you're not heteronormative, if you're not cis, you know, cisgendered, straight, hetero person. Marriage can mean different things for you.
he tries to trick you.
It also gets seen as a celebration card, as a coming together card. So there is some kind of energy of...
Let's have a show.
Okay, that's really interesting. They're showing some kind of toxic celebration happening
Why don't you astonish us?
on one side, that is about to be obliterated, I'm hearing, by a sandstorm. Okay, so you could live in the desert, you could know someone who lives in the desert, maybe you've been invited to go to the desert, and then there is a much greater celebration happening somewhere else. You may be an air sign, you may be connected to air signs. Something about emeralds. I just heard Emerald Plaza, I don't know what that means. You could be Italian, you could be connected to an Italian. Me and my brother used to have this joke about, I mean, it's not funny, but sometimes, you know, as a survivor, you use humor to survive. And particularly if you're actually an oppressed person, due to your identity, whether that's your gender, whether that's your racial ethnicity, whether that is being disabled.
Who can take this sword?
That makes me think of Excalibur, the sword thing. And what is the difference between an illusionist and an actual magician, sage, magic being? I mean, he's obviously just using magnets there, isn't he? Something about magnetism, magnetic. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. So me and my brother used to have this joke that Hollywood, you know, being so racist, so historically, fundamentally, from its base to its crown, racist Hollywood, that they would so often, and still do to this day, cast somebody who is Italian as a different cultural ethnicity. There's lots of great examples in westerns, you know, like country and westerns, where they will represent Native American people by using an actor who happens to be Italian, and then they get them to sunbake, you know? There's that energy. And it's so insulting to the stories of the First Nations people.
The sword to its rightful owner.
Something about a corrupt leader, somebody using their position of power for wrong. And I'm hearing there is a bedrock of insecurity. I often say this as a Leo, something about the Two of Cups, mutual love, exchange of love, past, present, or future. Something about the colours white and red, that makes me think of medical things. Something could have something to do with medical records, could have something to do with somebody having some kind of medical issue, maybe somebody needing to go to hospital or some kind of care facility.
We don't want to keep the Brits waiting. Did you enjoy the show?
Please give me clear and divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. Where should this go? This can go over here. What's the difference between a sound healer and a musician? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? See, sound is frequencies, right? And frequency works different to a pop song, you know? Sometimes a shaman, a healer, a sage will make the frequencies and the sounds that you need to move, shift, break, transform energy. That's not the same as writing a pop song, you know?
Good. I shall relish it.
Stop it!
Somebody needs to stop it,
To help you.
or there will be grave
Why could you
consequences.
possibly care what happens to me now?
Oh, my friend,
Please give me clear
I am your friend.
Got a very brief
and divine guidance. If you're just joining us, this movie is called The Illusionist.
Speak to me. Why
Yeah.
did you even bother coming?
Somebody is possessed, completely possessed, wantingly. Wantingly possessed is what I'm hearing. too many cards, Spirit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. If you don't know, this is Codes of Harmony. My name is Willarai. That's an Aboriginal word of the Wiradjuri peoples. The Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is that energy of moving forward but looking back. Looking back. It's sneaky, it's slimy, it's creepy. And that feels like the other side. So it feels like we have two different celebrations going on. Two different parties. One is this. And the other is starting with this. So it's the energy of this sandstorm coming. There is a sandstorm coming. Okay? That makes me think about the sands of time. That makes me think about, because that's been coming through for a long time. Jafar, something about the character Jafar. A lot of queers talk about how, like, Disney has just always been so homophobic, and almost all of the baddies, you know, as in the original use of that term, have this element of like closet case queerness. And I've spoken about this a number of times here in this space. It's so dangerous when somebody is closeted about their sexuality or their gender, because it can end up in them being quite violent. Somebody has been trying to get pregnant for a long time. It's important you understand that God will not allow you to get pregnant by somebody who is a danger to children, a danger to people, right?
To my uncle's farm.
And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. Somebody is going to get back all that has been taken from them, whether that's mind, body, soul, whether that is a physical, metaphoric. Okay, and what about this Seven of Swords energy? The sandstorm is coming. The sandstorm is coming. And when the sandstorm arrives, I'm hearing it will blow away, move, shift, and lift all that is covering the hidden skeletons in the closet, skeletons under the sand. Then we have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords after the Seven of Swords.
He wants me to go to Budapest.
And when that comes out like that, somebody's trying to get away. Somebody might be trying to leave an abusive relationship.
He wants the Hungarians behind him.
So funny, the other day I was thinking how like
They're going to
algorithms is almost like an abusive relationship in terms of its breaking and lacking of consent, you know. I don't know if you know this, but lots of laws over the last 3 years have changed around coercive control. If you don't know what that is and that moves you, there's something within you that feels like that's an important thing for you to look into. I would highly recommend that.
It's not that easy.
So that just looks like somebody's trying to get away. You know, someone's trying to leave this abusive relationship.
As long as we're alive,
I'm seeing very thick eyebrows.
he'll hunt us. And when he finds
Something about Fifel goes west. Fifel goes west. So somebody might be trying to go west, or somebody might be following somebody else.